Hey, 4xe fans, this question has come up a lot here lately, so I thought it'd be good just to post it here on the YouTube channel. If you are having warranty work done on your Wrangler 4xe or Grand Cherokee 4xe, you are fully entitled to a vehicle, whether it's a loaner or a rental. You are fully entitled to that by your warranty. That was included in your MSRP when you bought the vehicle to be part of the warranty. So you are entitled to that. What you may run into is that the dealerships don't have a loaner, and I'll get to why that is here in a minute. But if you run into that situation, you need to call Jeep, and I can give you the phone number, I think. I'll give you the phone number to call. Is 844-533-7928. That's 844-533-7928. You call them, you tell them what the vehicle is being repaired for, that it's warranty work, and where the dealership that it's at, and they will tell you, you need to go out and rent a car. You will have to put it on your credit card, but they will pay you back. I've done it like 3 times. I think it might have been 4 times, but I think I've only done it 3 times where I have rented a vehicle. I send in the receipt, and they send me, they send me a check for the amount that I paid for the rental car. And a lot of people have done it. So it is part of the deal. It's part and parcel to when you purchase that vehicle that you are entitled to that. Now, here's the thing that people get frustrated about why don't the dealers have loaners? Well, most dealers are Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. So they're working across 4 manufacturing lines. And there are parts availability issues in all 4 lines. So they could be waiting on a transmission for a Dodge Charger. They could be waiting on a fuel tank for a Ram pickup. They could be waiting for a electric coolant heater for a Chrysler Pacifica minivan. And, they just run thin on loaners. So unless you go to like a mega dealership that just has a huge fleet, these smaller dealers, they can't afford to have 20 loaners sitting there for their customers. I mean, it's just the reality of the business and how it works. And unfortunately, they're between a rock and a hard place with that because it's part of the warranty. It is required. But if they don't have the vehicles, they don't have the vehicles. And here's the thing with some of these long waits on parts, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for a dealer to put out a loaner if they know they're going to be waiting a long time for that part. It makes more sense to rent a vehicle than it does to have one of their loaners taken up. Those loaners are better for like the 2, 3, 4 day kind of things, real short term, because if you gave the bulk of your vehicles out to long-term loans, that's going to thin out the number that you have there, and you're just not going to have enough to go around. So they may have some there, but if they know the issue is going to take longer, I don't know if they are instructed to not tell you to go and rent one. I don't know what their instructions are, but you are every bit entitled to it. And if they say they don't have a loaner, just say, okay, call that phone number from Jeep and get it set up, get a star case set up, and they will contact your dealer to find out what the issue is and everything, and they'll connect all those dots. But just make sure you call that 844-533-7928 and tell them that you have a vehicle that's getting warranty repaired and they don't have a loaner and that you need a rental. A little star at the bottom of the page here, a little asterisk, if you will. They're going to tell you that you have a $50 a day limit. That is not set in stone. They are wanting to cap it off at $50 a day, but just tell them, hey, look, I've got a Jeep Wrangler or I've got a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I cannot get a comparable vehicle for $50 a day. That's just not going to happen. And that's not being entitled. I shouldn't say that's not having a false sense of entitlement. Sometimes we misuse the word entitled to be an insult in and of itself. But a false sense of entitlement would be if you felt like they should rent you a Lamborghini or something while you had your car in the shop. But you bought a vehicle, you paid for that warranty in that MSRP. So it shouldn't be on us to downgrade to another vehicle that doesn't suit our needs, unless you want to, unless you just want to have fun. I mean, I actually drove a Renegade for a little bit while my vehicle was in the shop, and it was actually a lot of fun. Those things are a lot nicer than I thought they were. I mean, I thought they were just a cheap little car, but they're nice. They're a nice vehicle. So unless you wanted to just drive something different for a little while, just to have some fun, don't feel like you have to be limited to that $50 a day. Just stand your ground, say, hey, I need a comparable vehicle to one I'm already driving. And they will increase that limit. I don't know if Jeep wants me saying that, but that's the truth of the matter. So I just wanted to share this video for anybody who's going through that and doesn't feel like you can get a loaner. You are very much entitled to a rental, and Jeep will pay for that at the end of the rental. You send them the receipt, you get your little person, the person that'll be assigned to your case. You will call them back or email them back and send them the receipt, and they will cut you a check. I've had it happen 3 or 4 times now, and without fail, a check shows up from Chrysler and takes care of everything. So if there's any doubt on that, I just wanted to wipe that out right there. So thanks for watching. Take care.